Alright guys, so it is time. I have shorted yesterday and I am keep going to short the inevitable crypto dump that is actually happening. So if you have been following the channel yesterday on these daily updates, I make these 5-10 minutes every day. I told you that the crypto crash is imminent, my exact plan. Since then, the market I think is shown, I don't know why this is not loading here. But you can see that there has been a massive sell-off. Now, on that show yesterday, I explained that we're going to have a retrace into this 4.22 trillion-ish order block and then bounce and basically revert from there. That is exactly what happened. So we had the retrace up here to the 4.20 and then rejected from there. Today, I said that in my private community, it's completely free. There's a link in the description. I said that elevator down, stairs up. We usually take this concept when you have a very impulsive move to one direction and then you have a very choppy move to the upside. I usually call this elevator and stairs, meaning you always want to be in the elevator. You see the elevator here. The elevator came down, closed literally below the previous 4-hour low. That is a very strong 4-hour rejection after an extended market move, which is a clear recipe for a major pullback. So what's happened is that it came back 50, literally touched onto this bearish order block I explained yesterday, and then it's going to continue its way down. Now, I gave you the trades in the Telegram here. I said close my Doge long and opened Doge short just now. This is my Doge trade. This is how it's looking so far. Literally got the pico top of the retrace. It's not a huge trade, but we're up $5,000 since yesterday, since I gave you this entry here. And I'm also taking an LTC or Litecoin short, which I'm currently in. Let me just go here. Here you go. So it still did not manifest that much, but I'm expecting this to dump, like no questions. So what is actually happening and what am I actually looking at? So if you look at the 4-hour market, nothing really changed here, and this is the important part. What I can tell you is, again, if you don't know who I am, my name is 𝗧𝗧𝗏, and I bring you these daily updates 5 to 10 minutes every single day, but you have to watch them every day because that's how you can keep up to date with the market. You have to join the community. Link in the description. Nothing is financial advice. Obviously for YouTube as well, and for you do whatever you want to do. I'm showing you what I do with my own money. As you see, this is a completely transparent account that I'm running here, so you do whatever you want, but I'm just showing you every single day what I'm doing. And so what I'm doing is the following. Yesterday I told you that we're going to get the retrace and then we have to short the retrace. We did, and I updated you on the trades that I took. Now is the time to just sit the F back and wait. Why? Because a lot of times what happens is that people keep their longs for so long. And I posted this, so I took an openly again with you guys an Ester long, which went up to 211%. I don't even know what the profit was here. It was like $19,000 almost on this trade. And I said I'm taking profit here. And then I took another half. And if I didn't, this trade would be down 60%, which is still decent. But the reason why you want to rotate is exactly because of this, because you don't have the luxury of just sitting in a trade and waiting. Okay, so what is happening now is that everybody who is late long or buys the dip now is making a huge mistake. But nothing really changed since what I said yesterday. Other than the fact that we have a lower low here, we had the retrace. Usually what happens here is that we're going to get New York open, potentially is going to pump. There is Powell speaking, we will see what he says, but nothing will change. Maybe we come a little bit higher and then just simply nuke lower. I do think the local top is in, as I tweeted here. I said local top is in. A lot of people come and be smart asses here. They're like, you know, all that. Also, we have Ren coming in. We said we finally agree. I said finally Ren will be right too. So local top is definitely in here. That's what I think at least. I'm out of my trades. I already could get back in. So I'm very happy if you have taken. If you have actually got saved, just let me know in the comments. But I'm looking at a continuation down. And all I have to do is just to hold my trades. So until there is some major changes with JP speaking today, I'm going to let you know in the community when that happens. I'm just sitting this out. We come retrace. We're gonna come all the way down here to the 3.95 trillion. I believe that the price is going to go. I want to make sure that YouTube doesn't take our videos down. So I think that we're going to come down here to the 3.95 trillion, and then from there I'm going to be interested in taking long positions. Until then, I'm not. The daily low is still intact, so I am actually bullish. So this is the reason why I haven't touched my bots. So all the bots that we have opened, most of them are actually in profit. So as you see, all of these trades, I gave you all of them. I gave you here in the show. You can, with a click of a button, simply copy and also get a $1,000 sign-up bonus on Pionex. You can do that, link in the description. But again, I am leaving these open, even if they go into, there's a few that is in minus. So Ton is in minus, Crow is in minus, Pengu has been down. Pengu was horrible. Sui. So I've got some that are in minus. Majority are in profits, and this is the time for these bots to work. So I would recommend, or I can't recommend because I'm not a financial advisor, but I put my own money in this, and I do think that it's worth looking at for you as well. Link in the description. So that said, I'm gonna wait for here. I'm gonna accumulate with the bots because maybe this just continues, and I don't want to miss out. So it's stupid to just be completely out. I haven't sold any of my support bags. I'm waiting for the daily low down here, 3.66, until we break below that on the daily chart. I'm extremely bullish. I'm waiting for the 50%, and I am going to participate when we start rolling. I wanted to tell you about one thing that is pretty cool. I invested in something. It's called Agentify, and they have their TGE happening today. So I told you about this. They are an AI. They are not a sponsor, but I personally invested my own money, and I wanted to tell you about them because they're pretty cool. They have their token launch today at 6 p.m. UTC. What is going to happen is that this platform is basically allowing you to just simply talk to it, and it will do everything. So it will. I can just say to Agentify and say, hey, please take my Solana, 50% of my Solana bags, convert it into ETH, and buy this meme on ETH, and then take 25% of that and lock it in a staking protocol. And Agentify, it's an AI protocol, will do it all for me. So they have their token launch today. I think this could do extremely well. I will update you in the community when this happens. But if you can get it between 2 and 3 million FDV, I think that's a very, 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 very nice buy. Again, not financial advice. I'm just telling you that the product is incredible. I tested it. I talked to the team. It's self-funded team. They don't have insane VCs dumping. Very few KOLs involved. So I think it's going to do extremely well. Between 2 to 3 million if you buy. I think this could be an interesting play. You can also test the platform. I encourage you to do that. Again, I think it's great. It's free. So you can be the first one to test. You can just go into Agentify XYZ and then just test the platform for yourself. It's pretty sick. I can tell you that. It's pretty insane. So what they are building is going to be super huge if it breaks through the noise. Guys, truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Make sure that you check out the links in the description. Do you believe it's time and it is worth for you to start looking at the bots? And of course, do not get burned. People will tell you to buy the dip, all that. JP will speak. We're just keeping our heads low. We're just riding these trades, which are doing pretty fine. And that's it. Guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one tomorrow. Turn the bell notifications on. See you.